how you personally feel like if the girl has a guy friends, like guys friends
Hmm.
for men, how would you consider, let's say you're dating the girl and she has guys, but they're the friends. Are you like very jealousy and obsessive person? You don't like no guy around or don't even mention the name?
Yeah. So I always tell ladies this all the time. Like, there's no such thing as a guy friend, as um uh and if a woman, and when I say guy friend, I'm talking about like a best friend. Like, you talk to this guy all the time. I'm sure we all have guy friends. I have girlfriends as well, but I don't talk to them every single day. We don't text every single day. We don't go out and have lunch every single day. So that's the type of guy friend I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm with a girl, I don't, if she doesn't have, if she has guy friends, I will tell her straight up that she has to stop seeing those guy friends. And if she doesn't want to stop seeing them, then I would just move on to the next girl, because every guy friend, he's waiting for that opportunity. Like, he's not with her uh because
He's in the
he's a
friend
good,
zone.
yeah, he's in the friend zone. So he's not with her because because he wants to be friends. It means that he has feelings for her, and then for some reason, he's, like I said, he's beta, so he's not masculine. So he's not masculine enough to take control and ask her out and give her that and be able to date her. She's put him in the friend zone. So, but those guys are in those situations. Yeah, they're just waiting for the opportunity, and I know this as a guy, so I'm not gonna have. I don't want a guy that's gonna be around my girl that is waiting for the opportunity to sleep with her, have sex with her when things don't go well in our relationship. Because that's what guys do, right? They'll wait to me and her have an argument. When something goes wrong, we have relationships have their ups and downs. But as soon as they have the ups and downs, and then we're not talking, she's gonna go talk to her best friend, and that will give him the opportunity to have sex with her. So I don't believe there's no such thing uh, as guy friends. So if I want to date you and I find out you have a guy friend, you got to pick him, me. If you want to pick your friend, I'm just move on. I'm moving on. Um,
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's my piece.
No, yeah. There's no such thing as just the best guy friend.
Yeah.
There really isn't. Like, I mean, same. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna generalize. Same as women. Like, same with women. But like, I do know some good women who wouldn't do that. But then again, like, you never really know.
Hmm.
So, but any guy, like, I'm straight up, any guy friend that I do have, they've either thought about it, are thinking about it, or like would consider it, like, sleeping with me and hooking up with me, like, at any point in time. Facts.
Yeah. Have you guys ever, Saida, have you ever had a guy friend?
Well, not really.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yes and no, but mostly those the one who wanted to date. But I mean, I have some friends that I know him for like 20 years, but once in a while we can say happy holidays, how's kids, and that's it. But
Yeah.
it's never,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird for me. What are we going to talk about every day and go for lunch
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
hang out together? That's kind of like, I would not want my husband to do that.
Yeah.
I don't mind. He has some coworkers, like he went to school with, like neighbors, or they used to hang out together once in a while in the holidays and message on Facebook or maybe chatting once. But every day and long talks and go for lunch and movies, that would be like, excuse me. I should be your best friend, okay? That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Besides the male best friend, then I'm your first best friend. It's okay to have a guy's time. You need the guy's time too. It's not the same, but I should be your best friend. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna consider you my best friend too.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, what are you gonna? How do you like? What are you gonna talk about every single day? And what?
You
And what?
know,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
actually it happened that a friend of mine, she's not in the United States, she
Yeah.
was crying, calling me that she was talking on the phone and she's married, she has 3 kids. The
Yeah.
guy obviously married, he had kids and the wife, and they were talking almost every day on the phone. So, and they have this kind of WhatsApp program.
Yeah.
like they record voice messages. So obviously his wife caught him, and she listened all those conversations that he's offering her to buy her car, and they just talking, but like a kind of light flirt. And the wife caught him, and they obviously lived next to her husband's brother. They were neighbors, and she was threatening her that she's gonna take those videos and give it to her husband. So in my mind, it's like, why would you want to? I mean, what do you want? I mean, why would you even talk to him? Like,
Yeah.
for what? What is your point? If you're not happy with your husband, you need to separate, because that it's, where I came from, we're very old school. So this is a big embarrassment for something like that. It can turn into the very big deal. It's for our whole family. So but thankfully it didn't turn out in anything bad, but it was a good lesson for her. It was like, well, you don't do it again ever.
Because one thing, the reason why that always happens, and one thing I do know is, for women, attention is really important for you guys. You guys want to have a man that shows you attention, right? So a lot of times, the problem with because I have a lot of guy friends that happen to it. The girl will have a guy best friend, and then she will end up either sleeping with the guy best friend, or something happens, and the relationship falls apart. And one of the biggest reasons why is because a lot of like Tuisina, a lot of the guys are simps, and they're afraid to tell women their standards and their boundaries of what they want. So a very masculine guy will come up to you and say, "Hey, if you want to be with me, I don't want you to have a guy friend," because men already know how other men think. They don't want to play those games. And if you want attention, if you want to talk to somebody, you got to talk to me. You're not gonna you're gonna talk about our relationship with another man. That's not gonna happen with me. Because I'm investing into you. I want our relationship to work. And if we're gonna talk about what's going on in the relationship, that's gonna be between me and you. You should not share that with any other man. Maybe your girlfriend, that's fine, but definitely you're not gonna share that with another man. That's our relationship, right? But a lot of men are simps. A lot of men are bait. A lot of men are afraid, like I said, to put that to say that to their woman. So they're just like, if the girl is like, what, I'll have a guy friend. Okay, baby. Okay. And then and then what happens? He goes with and she sleeps with the guy friend. So I always tell guys like, don't be afraid to tell you, men. I know how men think. So sometimes you gotta protect the women from themselves. And because I understand how men think. So, and if I know the guys all want to, if there's no such thing as guy best friends, and I know guys and the friends are willing try to slide in when the opportunity presents, I'm not gonna put her in that position, and I will let her know, no, this is not okay. And if she wants to go that route, I'm healthy enough to move on for that relationship, because I already know the outcome if that's gonna happen. But a lot of guys are not masculine enough, or to be able to say that to their woman. And I always encourage guys, you got to say that, because you know what's going to happen if you allow your woman to have a guy best friend. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe sometimes it's kind of to boost their ego too? Because you mentioned something like lack of attention. Like if after a while you're together and the girl stop getting enough attention, maybe compliments and taking her out and saying you look beautiful, but she's getting from somebody else, some other nice guy that works with her. He gives her compliments, say how smart she is, and then she doesn't get it from her spouse or her man, and then you want to hear that. And I feel the same with the guy too, maybe.
But that's where communication is important, right? If he's not giving attention, then talk to him.
If you have a nagging wife that you always come from work and she's tired, and he's like, hey, I was all day with the kid, I'm so tired, can you just pick up your stuff and everything? Yeah. He's after a while, and then before she was nice and pretty, but now she's an old robe. And I get it, especially, when you get busy and your kid's little. But I feel like, and then at work, there's other pretty girl who's like, oh my God, you're so strong, you're so smart. And I mean, who would not like that? Yeah, I would want to probably hang out with that girl, then come home.